I want to introduce this phenomenal woman to come and do a poem by Maya Angelou. Her name is Amber Belanger, and I made her first ribbon skirt that she's going to be wearing while she performs this poem. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me, Maya Angelou.
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No? Okay. I'm going to show you my skirt because Tala gifted this to me this evening and I was instantly brought to tears. I've never been given a gift like this before, so I'm so proud of it. So thank you. You're the best. Okay. So I'm going to read you this amazing poem, and then I'm going to tell you what this poem means to me, and I'm going to invite Tala actually up here to tell you guys what it means to her as well. So this poem, sorry I'm a little bit nervous. I'm never nervous, for those of you who know me. This poem is called Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Do you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Do you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm the black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into the daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you. All right. For those of you that don't know who Maya Angelou is, she was a very amazing poet, a black woman from the southern states. Obviously, she was really in tune with her history, her ancestry. As she mentioned, slavery. She was an advocate for women, any woman. She was one amazing person. Now, this poem to me, it speaks to me where there's more than one type of beauty out there, But, sometimes some of us, we didn't grow up hearing that. I remember even, like, I've grown up both in the States and here in Canada. And I remember, in third grade, learning that there was, these were the good Indians and these were the bad Indians. And they had a list in a textbook. And I remember feeling so proud. And then when I heard that, I was like, ugh. I hope my people came from the good Indians. It's just like people don't know, and I'm still learning as a woman. And this poem, it's not about just being proud of where you come from. It's okay to feel sexy. It's okay to feel comfortable with wearing whatever you want to wear and expressing yourself. I feel, I have purple hair. I get asked why a lot, and it's just, plain and simple, I'm not going to sit you down and be like, well, this shade of purple, it spoke to me. No, it's just, I feel, I feel it's just what I want to do. I have tattoos. I wear my leather jacket. I feel good in my skin. And I think, just like in this poem, sometimes people aren't comfortable with that. And I'm not here to make other people feel comfortable with me, because it took 30-some years for me to fall in love with myself. I don't have time to show other people why. And it took me a long time to learn that. So this poem, does this upset you? It doesn't matter, because I'm still going to be who I am today, tomorrow, for the rest of my life. So I have a daughter, and I think about that every day. Sometimes she asks me, why are you wearing that? I was like, because I feel like it. And I think, okay, she'll go, and then, I teach her to respect her body. So if she feels comfortable with wearing something, I'm not going to tell her, no, honey, you're going to get raped in that. It's just, I don't want her fearing, not expressing herself, because we're like an artist. We're blank canvases. And I'm going to paint my canvas the way I want to. And I want to teach her the same thing. You paint that canvas because that's who you are. And I hope to influence others that way around me, but by being comfortable. And, especially within our own selves, we need to kind of stop shamming each other for being comfortable in our own bodies. Because this is what we're learning. We're learning who we are, and we're teaching that to our children, and they're going to teach that to their children. So I feel, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I want my daughter to feel that, and I want her daughters to feel that, because especially being an Aboriginal woman, we're told every day not to. I feel like where I've come from. So I hope you guys all feel comfortable in your skin. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amber. I asked her up here because we did the vagina monologues together. And the vagina monologues are totally about sexual assault and becoming aware of what that is and being comfortable saying vagina, being comfortable with saying those words and teaching our children to understand that those are not bad words. And that when you teach your children it's okay to say those words, predators are less likely to assault someone who is aware what their body parts' names are, so they can tell someone if they are assaulted or abused, which is very, very important. So thank you, Amber, for that powerful, plus, and coming from a situation where I had been assaulted and I was shamed and I felt very embarrassed to show my skin or anything, and then I met Amber and we did the vagina monologues, and I was like, I don't know how to do this poem and I'm scared, and she's like, We should probably just wear this corset with your red bra. It looks real good like this. Just make it real tight. Pull your tits up like this, like that. It's real good like that. And I was like, yeah. Right? Because I can, and no one's going to touch me out there, and nobody's going to hurt me. And I can wear this, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it empowered me. And I went out there, and I did that poem. And I felt empowered. I felt powerful, like, hey, these are just clothes. No one's going to touch me out here. And I went back and sat down, and I changed, and I felt so empowered, like, this is my body. I say who touches me. I say who can come near me. And it was so beautiful. And so I wanted to share this experience with Amber, and that's why I asked her to do that, because she empowered me when I needed it. And I ended up sharing about that monologue in the corset and posted the picture on Facebook, and it was like, oh my God, I'm wearing a corset on Facebook. It freaked me out. But I wanted to share that because it was a big part of my journey in rediscovering my power for myself.